In this tutorial you will learn how to make such a beautiful cord with beads. In my case, this cord consists of 3 segments. Each of them has petals made of single crochet stitches. This cord you can use to make such jewelry as necklace, bracelet, belt, or for decoration of crochet and knitting clothes. By the way, you can use this cord in different ways, like this. For work you need a ball of yarn, a crochet hook, and 2 sizes of beads. Begin the work by making a chain. Then chain 5 for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now make treble crochet into the first chain stitch. Yarn over 2 times for the treble crochet, insert the hook into the first chain stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops twice. Then yarn over the hook. Take a bead, put it on the hook, insert the hook into the first chain stitch, take the working yarn, pull it through the bead, then yarn over and pull through first 2 loops on the hook by making double crochet. Continue, make treble crochet into the first chain stitch. Yarn over 2 times for a treble crochet, insert the hook into the first chain stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through twice. First one and the second one. And triple treble crochet into the same stitch. Yarn over 4 times crochet, insert the hook into the first chain stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and pull through all loops on the hook. We have just finished the foundation for the segment. It consists of 4 tall stitches. We are going to make different tall stitches. At firstly, I show you direction in the work. We will start from this side, then we are going to work by spiral. After that we are working backwards direction. Turn the work to the back side. Like this. Chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then 2 chains for the chain space. 1 and 2. I'm making quadruple treble crochet 2 into this stitch. Make yarn over 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For first quadruple treble, insert the hook into this stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and quadruple treble into this stitch. Insert the hook into this stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops 6 times. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then chain 2, and now I'm making 2 triple treble crochet stitches into the same stitch. Yarn over 4 times for first triple treble and insert the hook into this stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops 5 times. Chain 2 and the second triple treble. Insert the hook, pull up a loop, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times, pull through 2 loops. Continue 2 double treble crochets, 1, 2 chains, yarn over 3 times, insert the hook into this stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops 4 times, chain 2 and make the second double treble into the same stitch. Well done. Then 2 treble crochet stitches into the same stitch. Chain 2 for the first treble and make treble crochet into the same stitch. Chain 2 and make the second treble crochet into the same stitch. And we move to the opposite side. We are making treble crochet 6 times and 2 chains. Make 2 chains, make treble crochet into the next stitch. First one, treble crochet, chain 2, the second one, 2 chains, third one, 2 chains, the fourth one, 2 chains, fifth, and 2 chains, the last one. Before we continue the work, let's look what we have done. We are working at the back side of the segment. Continue. Chain 2, 1, 2. I remind you that we are working by spiral. I will be making 7 double crochet stitches into this stitch. Let's make them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn the work. I will be working at the opposite side. Make 2 half double crochet stitches into this stitch. First half double crochet and the second half double crochet and single crochet 5 into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I will be working backwards direction. Before we will start, let's look at the segment. The foundation for our petals of the segment is ready. Here is front, it is back. We continue working. Make a chain to bring up the yarn. Turn the work to the back side. Pull up the working yarn. Take a bead. Put it on the hook. As you can see, it is small than the first one. And take the working yarn, pull it through and make a chain. Then skip the first stitch of the previous row and make single crochet into the second stitch. Again, pull up the working yarn, take a bead, put it on the hook, make a chain with bead, then skip the first stitch of the previous row and make single crochet into the second. Pull up the working yarn, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through the bead and make a chain. Then skip the first stitch and make single crochet into the second stitch of the previous row. And repeat again the process. Take a bead, put it on the hook. The hole of the bead is big enough so crochet hook can fit through the bead easily. Make a chain with bead. Then skip the first stitch of the previous row and make single crochet into the second stitch of the previous row. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through and make a chain. Make single crochet into the second stitch of the previous row. Continue. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through, make a chain and make single crochet into the second stitch of the previous row. Take a bead, put it on the hook, make a chain with bead, then skip the first stitch of the previous row and make single crochet into the second. As you can see, we are working at the front side of the segment. Take one more, a small bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through and make a chain with bead. Please look carefully. I insert the hook into the top of the stitch by making single crochet. I'm going to work with single crochet stitches of the previous row. I'm going to work into this double crochet stitch of previous row. Make single crochet 5 into this stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Turn the work, then chain to bring up the yarn. Make single crochet stitches into each stitch of the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull up the working yarn, take a bead, put it on the hook, make a chain with bead. Turn the work, insert the hook into the next stitch by making single crochet like this. Let's stop at this point and look. It is the central part of the segment with beads. It is the central part of the segment with beads is being made. And we continue. Let's make single crochet 5 into the double crochet stitch of the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We arrange equally our single crochet stitches into the main stitch. Turn the work, the chain to bring up the yarn. Make single crochet stitches into each stitch of the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through the bead, and make a chain with bead. Turn the work. I insert the hook into the top of this stitch by making a single crochet. We have just finished the second small petal. It should be 8 of them. 2 petals is ready. You need to make 6 more times with made of single crochet stitches. You should make 6 petals by yourself. We have made all 8 petals. I remind you, again we work at the front side of the segment. I am going to work with these 2 double treble crochet stitches, where I am making single crochet 7 into the first double treble crochet. Let's make them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. Turn the work, chain to bring up the yarn, and make single crochet stitches into each stitch of the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well done. Pull up the working yarn, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through the bead, make a chain, and single crochet into the top of the next stitch of the previous row. Make single crochet 7 into the second double treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Turn the work, chain to bring up the yarn, and make single crochet stitches into each stitch of the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull up the working yarn, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through the bead, make a chain, insert the hook into the top of the next stitch by making single crochet. We have 2 double treble crochet stitches. Make single crochet 9 into the first double treble crochet stitch. Let's make them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Turn the work, chain 1 to bring up the yarn, and make single crochet stitches into the next stitches of the previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Pull up the working yarn, take a bead, put it on the hook, take the working yarn, pull it through the bead, make a chain, turn the work and make single crochet into the next stitch of the previous row, like me, and make 9 single crochet stitches one more time. Let's make them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Turn the work and make single crochet 9 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And again, take a bead, put it on the hook, make a chain with bead, and make single crochet into the next stitch of the previous row. Here are 2 triple treble crochet stitches, and make 11 single crochet stitches into the triple treble crochet stitch. Let's make them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We arrange equally our single crochet stitches into the main stitch. Turn the work, chain to bring up the yarn, and make 11 single crochet stitches backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Take a bead, put it on the hook, make a chain with bead, turn the work and make single crochet into the top of the stitch previous row, and make single crochet 11 into the second triple treble crochet stitch. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the last one. Turn the work, make chain to bring up the yarn, and single crochet stitches in backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and the last one. Before we continue, let's stop here. Here it is beautiful and unusual 3D segment of the cord. I remind you the petals of the segment made at the front side of the work. It is back side of the work. This is front. Take a small bead, put it on the hook as usually, and make a chain with bead. Please look carefully. We count 1 and 2 from the hook. Insert the hook into the third chain stitch and make single crochet in this third stitch away from the hook. Then make single crochet 13 into the stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12 and 13. Turn the work, make single crochet 13 backwards, chain to bring up the yarn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well done. Let's stop here and look what we have got. I remind you that it is the reverse side of the work. It is the front. We have got such amazing segment with beads. As I said at the beginning of tutorial, this cord you can use as a necklace, a belt or a brooch. And as the previous tutorials, I will be showing you how to make the foundation for the next segment. For this, insert the hook into the single crochet that was made into the chain stitch like this and make single crochet. Then turn the work to the front side, chain to bring up the yarn, make half double crochet into the top of the single crochet. Then double crochet into the same stitch and treble crochet into the same stitch. And we can begin the next segment. Let's make chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then double treble. Insert the hook into the front top loop, then into the side loop, like this. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice. Then yarn over, take a bead, insert the hook into the front top loop, then into the side loop, pull through. The yarn exfoliates, so we repeat again. Put it on the hook. Take the working yarn, pull it through, and pull through 2 loops. It was double crochet stitch with bead. Yarn over 2 times for treble crochet. Insert the hook into the first chain stitch, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops twice. 1 and 2. Then triple treble into the same stitch. Yarn over 4 times for triple treble and pull through 2 loops 4 times. And pull through all loops on the hook. The basics for the next segment is made. Here is our segment. Let's look at it again. You can see the transition between the segments clearly. You will get the same length of the cord if you make this segment 1 or 2 more times. The length of the cord you determine by yourself. Don't be afraid to experiment. You will get such an unusual brush by making only 2 segments. Also, this brush can be made of 3 segments. Here how it looks. Or you can make a decoration for your big project. I remind you, it can be used as a necklace, a belt, or a bracelet on your head. Thanks for watching.